Okay, good, good. Sorry, I might need to start again, because okay. So let me just quickly restart. Sorry, just now there was technical issue. It's really technical issues there. See, I didn't mute my StreamYard, but I mute my Zoom. But the Zoom also switch off all my mic. I think what happens there. So I'm trying to share some of the screen through Zoom. So as I mentioned just now, um, we are opening up soon. We are talking about first April, but a lot of people would say, "Alison, China not yet open." But why are you concerned? But there are a few factors that I like to revisit and talk about the social media platform for China market now. There are a few reasons. Of course, we are opening up. If people, for me, those people who are interested to come, they will find ways. Yeah, these are the people that we should be targeting. So with this opening up, so there is opportunity. Another thing is with the uncertainties of there are wars happenings. So as you can see, there are a lot of financial activities, be it oil price go up, gold price go up, uh, Bitcoin don't know where is it, and stock market going down, up and down. Then when there is a lot of movement in terms of the money movement, there is always opportunity. That's how I see it. So it's the product that we should really um, rebrand ourselves, and we look at this market is properties and education. So that's one of the things that Chinese would spend money on. Education, as I mentioned, look at the slide, upsell the education factors is always important. Um, so yeah, so sending their kids for international education is always still top of their mind. Okay, so these are the benefit that we all know for social media. So as I mentioned, especially now when the borders still closed for Chinese, already 2 years, the people who wanted to come out, they will still want to find ways, and it's just the opportunity. I think we should be continue to do the reminder and continue to communicate to them. Yeah. So when the opportunity arises, we are ready. So so what are the most important social media platform that's available now in China market? When I say important, is that things that we have to do. Okay, WeChat is a very strong 1.2 billion MAU. A lot of people ask me what is MAU. MAU is stand for monthly active user. With these numbers, and if you look at the spread, is very even. Yeah, so that means it's almost like everybody is using it. And the daily time spent, uh, we have to look at it, is 60 minutes. It's almost it's more than 1 hour. There are new development on WeChat. So WeChat is we can do official account, 公众号, and then now, because the video is so important, WeChat have to find ways to re-enter into this video segment. So they finally, I mean, I think last 2 years ago they started with 视频号, and eventually they said they were open to overseas market, and so now uh, not everybody are able to set up their video account on a WeChat, but somehow some of us manage to. So now you can also link your 视频号 to your official accounts, if you have a 视频号. So if you want to know more about WeChat 视频号and what is their intention uh, to in this video segment, what are the advantage of having the video segment in WeChat, you can ask me more. So so video is another main thing that changing forever, is changing in the China market. So on top of official account, now you can do your 视频号. So this is on WeChat, the latest thing, and then you can do live. with the official 视频号 you can do live, but all these need verification. Yeah, so they are a bit tricky here. So, but there's always opportunities you can do. So live video, these are the new thing on 视频号. And just now what I heard, and earlier what I heard, there's also another live is called slow live. Yeah, I think slow live is a bit like the YouTube. That means without host talking, it's just the camera showing the actual scene. So it's normally a static camera or camera with movement without host, normally featuring night life of KL, or Guangzhou. It's more static. It's just it's back to basic. It's like let the video tell the story. Yeah, this is WeChat. Okay, of course, there are many more development in WeChat that they're now making their official account more visible to people instead of too concerned about privacy. I think they're getting loose a bit because they're losing out when you protect privacy too much. As I always like to say, WeChat is one platform that is privacy, more private nature. And on the other hand, Weibo is something more open. So Weibo, like it or not, we still use it because it's the best. As I always mention, it's still the best PM, with the best PM function. Yeah, no question asked. Anybody can PM you anytime. You can PM anybody anytime. It's hardly causing any problem. So whatever it is, we will highly recommend our clients to continue to use Weibo. Toutiao, something coming up very, very strong, 1.5 billion monthly active users. So that's what is the numbers now. And we are talking about male, slightly male dominance. Daily time spent is a lot. Yeah, 73.4 billion, 73.4 minutes. So what I like about Toutiao is it's also another branding platform. So something which is very, very smart about Toutiao. Under Toutiao, there are a few platforms. You have Sigua Siping, you have TikTok, you have Douyin. These are all under Toutiao. Toutiao can be very strong because they have a very, very strong algorithm system. Yeah, so the article can reach their potential of you hit organic growth more than WeChat and Weibo. WeChat is very difficult. Weibo, there is chances, but Toutiao is higher chances for you to hit organic growth. The reason I always talk about organic growth is like, how much money you want to spend on boosting. That is my question. Yeah. Unless you have a very, very strong boosting budget, then of course you can ignore all this organic growth, but always good to look at things that can have organic growth. Yeah. 大众点评 not really relevant for our product, education and property, but Xiaohongshu is something up and coming you cannot ignore. Female 80%, male 20%. Yeah. Other than property education, one of the other product that Malaysia that we are promoting on Xiaohongshu is IVF. Because look at this, is 80% are female. Yeah, so daily time spent also very strong, up and coming now. I think it's about 200 million monthly active user or even 250 million monthly active user. But these are very, very unique user. They are individual user that is trackable. Xiaohongshu is also offer opportunities for marketing. If you want to sell things, but you need to have a Chinese appearance to do this. Yeah. So it's like it's more like a hybrid of Instagram, and it's an e-commerce platform. So you have to you have to hit the right button on this Xiaohongshu. If you hit it right, you will go very far. So it's always about sharing useful tips and interesting content. It's about lifestyle. So for me, education is lifestyle. property is also a lifestyle, and of course you can say it's about investment, but it's about lifestyle. It's something about that you want to share, you want to brag about, you want to share with your friends. Yeah. So Facebook here, just as a reference, 2.5 billion monthly active user. And as I mentioned, Douyin, the video, short video is very, very important, up and coming. Depends on your content, depends on your product. This is a platform that is growing very, very fast in China. So daily time spent, look at this. These are the numbers that I'm quite amazed how much time we all spend on social media. Um, uh, the good thing of Toutiao is that once you update on Toutiao, the video will go direct to Douyin. Yeah. So, and we are part of the MCM with Toutiao, so we were our accounts will receive free flow traffic from Toutiao. Yeah, that's the beauty of it. So, okay. So a lot of people ask me, so what do we do when you have so many platforms? Yeah. So for me, Toutiao is for branding, positioning. I use Xiaohongshu for soft engagement, telling and sharing real people stories. I mean, of course, these are all you can say branding, but it's just the approach is different because the different thing of China social platform scenario with compare with what we experience in Malaysia is like we don't really have many options. In terms of social media, we only talking about Facebook, IG, Facebook, you know. So it's very different. The the social media scene in China is much more dynamic. So it's Weibo is reaching out to more potential people. As I mentioned, the PM is very strong. WeChat is strengthened the engagement because what happened is like people really, the chat software on WeChat is so amazing. It's so easy to chat. Yeah, we talk about, I mean, so all the communication, so on on actually done on WeChat. So it's important for you to have your official account so that you can share your official account information out there. Yeah, and of course there are many more advantage. Having an official account is also important, but it's just this WeChat is so convenient. Just now I tried their voice message converting to text. It's almost like 99.9% accuracy. So it's just amazing lah, how smooth it is. WeChat software, Douyin providing the real story perspective. Yeah. So these are the few important platform that I think you should have if you are if you want to be seen in China's social media platform. But depends on your product, depends on your pricing, depends on your uh, um, positioning of your product. Yeah. So these are some of the Weibo and WeChat account samples. So if you would like to know more about this account, yeah, we can share more. What I want to share is one of the things that uh, which has been happening in Malaysia, that is a live feed. Okay, we are able to do there are live feed possible on Weibo and WeChat. So one of the good thing of live is that there's supposed to be engagement, and people actually like to see the actual person talking. Of course, wording, photos and videos is important, but live is one of the things that we use it to reach out to more people. So we just did a live um, at Royal Selangor for Tourism Selangor accounts. Yeah. So as I mentioned, Tourism Selangor, what are we doing now? We have to remind people, remind them about Malaysia, about their experience, about the beauty of the things that they experience here. So we will have our hosts, and we will do live and bring them. It's about sharing. Yeah. So there are few live platform that we can use. Yeah. So another on top of social media, I think Baidu is still very relevant. Yeah, if you have budget, look into Baidu. It's a keyword search, uh, CPA. I mean, this is something more. It's still the most powerful um, search engine in China. So there's only SEM. There's not really SEO for China and for Baidu. So it's SEM keyword search on PC and mobile. And then they have their Baidu brand zones that you can, if you are a very strong brand. And then this Baidu Feed is on the mobile. So most of the user are on mobile. So some of the keywords that you can search, you can use for uh, to sell your properties. So it's through keywords listing. Yeah. Okay. So this is who are we? We are a unique marketing service provider. We provide customized social media accounts and KOL management services for China market. So these are some of our clienteles. Tourism, of course, is always our strong. This is one of Malaysia's strongest product for China market. Hotel, educations, attractions, F&B, shopping malls and properties, and others. Yeah. So uh, um okay, I share my slide until here. So you are welcome to PM me or ask question if you would like to know more about what can be done in a China social media platform at this moment. Of course, there are boosting options. There are, as I mentioned, there are live that we can do. It's just you constantly um, need to reaching out to them. Yeah, so social media is one of the main platform that you still can reach out to these people, so that in your account you have to position your account and target the audience, and decide which segment of the market that you are targeting. Yeah, so then we can advise which platform is much suitable for you, and when we do live, what type of content and video. Of course, these are the few things that we should be focusing more on, reaching out to this market. Uh, So thank you so much. If there any other questions, so do drop us an PM or email us. We are able to share more information with you. Thank you for joining us, and see you again. See you guys again soon. Stay safe. Thank you.